Hi guys, and Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas, and I've got a game I played, 1st of January. I'm not sure when it's going to be published, but this was a game in my beloved Gremyashchy with Andy and Fatty from the clan, so let's get into it. I think before we get into the gameplay, I'll go through my commander setup for this little ship. So grease the gears, preventative maintenance, last stand. We've got concealment expert, of course. I like radio location on most of my DDs. Swift fish, main battery and AA specialist, and main battery and AA expert for the range. I've shown this before, but it's just a little bit of an update for you. And there she is in port. What a beautiful machine she is. And main armaments mod 1, engine room protection, and main battery modification 2, because, turret traverse, very important on Gremyashchy if you didn't know. The turret traverse is terrible stock, and these are the flags that I put on. So I've loaded her up with all the flags, speed flag, and what have we got here? Ramming flag as well, I like to put on. You never know. Fire flags, Victor Lima, and smoke generator consumable, just gives a little bit more time to the smoke. And a flooding flag as well. Okay. 3 smokes and 3 engine boosts in this configuration at the moment. So, there we go. Let's get into the game. So I've sent a couple of preemptive torps out. I'm just getting into the Bravo cap here. And sometimes players tend to come through the gaps from the south. We're playing from the north. And now I'm going to turn away and just chill behind this island a little while. Hopefully we can get the cap. "18 seconds to cap, no contact in Bravo's, looking good." And I think my plan is to go and challenge what's going on in Alpha Cap. We haven't got a DD up at that side, so I think it's important. That's going to be my next move. I want to try and give my division mates some vision, a little bit of spotting, so at least they've got targets to shoot at, but I don't think there's a shortage of targets. So West Virginia, Koenig. October Revolution as well. They've sent the heavy guns in onto Alpha Cap. Also an Eagle just popped up. A little French destroyer there. I think Eagle was introduced into the game before the main line. Main French DD line, if I remember correctly. Quite a long time ago now. So, torps are reloaded. And there's a Leander here. Could be a problem if he knows how to play it. So I'm going to send 2 sets of fish into that smoke screen. Leander's pushing in, so I'm going to use some concealment smoke and shoot him. Switch to the AP, see if we can get some sits. Unfortunately not, but we did some damage, which is fine. Shots into the Koenig. Leander's taking some heavy damage, which is good. I'm just going to reverse out the smoke a little bit because I'm mindful that there might be torpedoes coming in my direction. Oh, okay. So, got the Eagler, which is fine. And torpedoes into another couple of torpedoes into one of the battleships. It's like the Eagler sent his fish north, so hopefully I should be safe here. But I'm still wary. I'll just nip out the smoke, see if anything shoots back at me. And they don't, so I'm going to go back in. Looks like the Coney's going to eat fish from the sub. He does, and he goes down. West Virginia is the next target. I'll get some fish out on him. And now it's time to get into that alpha cap. But I'm not going to go straight in. I'm just going to go around this island and just see what's going on this map. Take note of where all the players are positioned. Looks like we're going to lose Charlie Cap. We've got one sub down there on his own. We've lost 3 ships. However, the enemy have lost 4. So it's a fairly close game so far. So really want to get into this cap circle safely. Is that top gonna? Of course it's not. I mean, that scraped his paint. Oh well, you can't win them all, can you? Anyway, so achieved what I wanted to do. Got into the alpha cap. All we need to do now is cap this, and then go and see what else is happening, because our team seem to be, don't know, sort of camping north of my position. They're not pushing round, they're very reluctant to do so, which I can understand. So I'm going to smoke up and shoot this October Revolution a little bit, if I can hit it. Yeah. That's like battleship dispersion. What's going on? I'm wondering if the island's interfering with my aim a little bit. I don't know. So, objective achieved. We've got the cap. Might as well continue to use the smoke. I don't think anybody else is keen to do so. I quite understand that, you know. So now we can train the guns onto the West Virginia, and hopefully we can cause some fires. Yeah, there's a fire. That's nice. 20 seconds of smoke left. So, you know, you've always got to be mindful of when your smoke's going to run out, of course. Might get another salvo in, see if I can manage to get a fire. Okay, that's alright. That's another fire. And he's taken some torps from the U-69 as well, or 1 torp I think. He's done well to escape there. He was very unlucky not to take one of my fish, of course. But now it seems that I need to do something in the Bravo cap. There's an Iron Duke in there. There's a Fuso coming over from Charlie cap into the Bravo cap as well, so. But I'm not going to go directly there because there's planes about as well between Alpha and Bravo, so I'm going to go slightly south and then turn in. It really depends where these battleships go as to how I approach this, really. So you've always got to make decisions based on the actions of the enemy, really. Keeping in mind your intent, you know. At the end of the day, my job's to get in the cap circles and take caps. As a DD, that's exactly what you do, you know. You can get some kills along the way, that's fair enough. but your job is to spot for your team and put points on the board by taking cap circles. Now this Iron Duke's turning in. West Virginia's travelling away, so I think what I'm going to do, because this Iron Duke's been particularly tricky really with his rudder, I'm going to chill on this island a little bit. Hopefully I don't get spotted by aircraft. It's good to see that our battleships have pushed into the Alpha Cap at last. And no dice on those two sets there. Iron Duke's moving in fairly unpredictable manner, but he obviously knows that I'm around as well, because he's probably seen those fish, I would think. I'm just going to wait on the cooldown of the torps and we'll be ready to go in a few seconds. So, fish away. I was detected here briefly. Quite surprised about that, to be honest. So at this point I'm wondering, because I know there's subs in the game, I'm wondering whether one of the subs has detected me. So another set of fish out on the fuse, so, and I've managed to get the Iron Duke there, which is fine. Happy with that. And I'm kind of looking around thinking these subs are around here somewhere, and just wondering where they could be, because obviously the RPF signal doesn't work if they're under the surface. You know, they are a real menace. So now I've got mine to get into the Bravo Cap, being my primary function as a DD, apart from the spotting of course. And I've just been spotted again. I think the Fuso just saw me through the gap there between the islands, possibly. I remember thinking at this stage though, those sneaky subs are around somewhere. You know, you just don't know where they are, do you? As a player, as a surface ship player. Now I'm spotted, so that sub, yeah. He was briefly on the surface, spotted me, pinged me up. I've damage control the ping. At this point I think, you know, I might as well just go for this Fuso. It pinged again, can't do anything about it. And I'm going to go in for a close range strike on the Fuso, not until he gets a nasty hit into me. I managed to hit him with all those fish. So that's a dev strike. And I'm getting pinged from the opposite direction as well, from the other sub. Which is like, that's not fair, is it? You know, getting surrounded by sea sausages. He's just pinged again, but you know, I've put the smoke up. But unfortunately, I've just run out of the smoke, but I want to kill this aircraft carrier. And now that sub can see me again, of course. And pinged again. So I'll get some more HE into this aircraft carrier, change to the AP, shoot him. But my shells were not quite fast enough to get the kill there. So manoeuvring around the island. And these homing torps could be a problem. I'm going to try and use the island. No, didn't work. But look at the curve on those. Vicious. That's a vicious curve on those fish, right? So this sub's still in front of me. Got one behind me. And it's like, what can you do? You know, you struggle to do anything against subs. Unless you're right on top of them and you know exactly where they are as a DD player, you're pretty helpless, really. And in a class that requires all your time and energy on, you know, keeping safe and keeping in stealth, right, most of the time, otherwise you die. you know, to add insult to injury by having two submarines attacking you at the same time is quite difficult to deal with. So West Virginia's kept himself safe. But I am going to get this cap. And you know, at the end of the day, that's important, isn't it? Because if you look at the points, you know, it is fairly close. It is fairly close. We're one ship up. So I'm thinking I could maybe get some fishing out of this West Virginia, but at the back of my mind I'm thinking, where the hell is that sub going to pop up from again? You know, where is it? No idea. Could be anywhere, couldn't it? Our ranger's going for a drop on the West Virginia, which is good. Hopefully he can get some fires going. And then the RPF switches. So that instantly pricked my ears up. And that sub's right in front of me. Turn into that ping. Just. Hey, he gets one. He gets a ping on my nose, but you know, damage con that. His automatic gun's going, right, because he needs an automatic gun, of course. And I'm kind of manoeuvring round the back of him onto his side so he can't send any fish. And I'm just going to send some torpedoes into him. In retrospect, what I should have done there is save a set for this West Virginia. So I'm just going to shoot this guy up now. He's probably going to kill me. And that was a good shot, actually. He did well to do that. But I did manage to get him on fire. And the damage is still ticking, which is fine. So, yeah, pretty decent game in the Gremmy, this one. And hopefully, if we can take it up that West Virginia, which looks like we can, I think we can win the game, can't we? There we go. New Mexico got him, which is fine. So, 144,000 damage, just over, 4 kills, 12 torpedo hits, 3 dev strikes, and some good XP there, 2873. And we got some awards, which is always nice, isn't it? And yeah, those are all the ships I got damage into there. Even managed to earn a few credits. However, I wish I'd have put a credit booster on. And as always, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Alright, bye bye.